Hey y'all, this is Slap Out Lash Girl Melissa, and I'm sitting here just looking at my skin going, it's real glowy. It's beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love this technique. I'm so excited to do it for you. I hope you try it because it really does work. It really does work. TikTok hacks sometimes work, and some of them are just darn funny, okay? I've done a few that were quite comical and, but they did work. It was just weird how you had to do it. But this one is uncomplicated. It's 4 simple steps. That's all you need to do to your face. And it is kind of in reverse order of what we would normally do, but it lasts longer, girl. It lasts longer. So I want you to try it. I have combination skin, so try it and see how it works for you. So I want you to learn how to do it. So let's get started. Okay, so one of the first things that you have to do for this TikTok hack is moisturize your face. So I'm going to show you exactly what I do. These are little pads that I have on here. These are Younique's little pads. They are wonderful. You leave them on for about 15 minutes. They help with puffiness in your eyes or under your eyes. Not in your eyes. But this is like gold. It looks gold. It stays. And they have to stay on about 15 minutes. And they are kind of slippy when you first put them on. So, but then they start adhering to your face. You can walk around. You can drink your coffee. So I got my coffee right here. Drink your coffee. And let them sit for 15 minutes. And then come back and you'll take them off. I'm going to let mine sit for 15 minutes. And then we'll add everything else. Okay, these have been on here for 15 minutes. So let's take them off. And what do you do with them? You just discard them, okay? You just put them in your trash can, which I just did it. And then I like to come in and kind of smooth out whatever goodness is left there. Pat it in. It feels so good. Now, if you wanted to keep those in the refrigerator and you put them on, they're real cooling. But it really does help that under eye kind of depuff and get some moisture in it. Now, the next thing that we have to do before we do this TikTok hack is we have got to put on my moisturizer and all the things that I love to do in the mornings. And this is rose water. I love rose water. I think it's one of the best things you can spray on your face first in the morning, which is what I do. Yes. And you kind of let that sit for a minute. It smells good. It feels good on your face. And then I have been using some products that are from the agency. And this is one of them. This is the Cloud Care Weightless Whipped Moisturizer. It is kind of cool. And I've been using their tretinoid and stuff like that too. And it's really, really, really nice. But I mix it with my Younique stuff too. I do. I mix it with that. But this is kind of cool. Look at it. You have to push down and the product comes up like in the middle. Isn't that cool? And you get some on your hand. Take that little bit and then just kind of dab it around. And then you're going to put this wonderful moisture all over your face. We're going to put a lot of moisture on my face. And the one thing about that is you will love the feeling of your skin after you let it sit. You can't, this is a routine that you need to, if you got to get up earlier to do it, just get up earlier to do it. I do it, and because once I get all the moisturizer on, then I'm going to, it's going to have to settle into my face. And this is when I go get my coffee in the mornings and that kind of thing. And by the time I do all of that, I'm ready. Now, this is a moisturizer from Younique. I love it. And this is what I come and put on. Here it is. I'm my own uologist. I pick the things I want to work on. And they create it. And it comes to you. And you do have to put the little things in there. You open them up. It has like 3 little tubes. And you open them up and squeeze all the stuff in. And that's how it activates, And it's got a little spatula. And you just kind of mix it all up. And boom. And see, I like to run this one across my eyes. Just my eyelids. But you can bring it down onto your neck. Normally, I would bring it down onto my neck. I like to put this on my hands as well. So that's been really nice. I don't know why I started doing this, but I thought, if it makes my face feel this good, maybe it'll make my hands feel this good. So I have been using it on my hands as well. And then you're going to put all of that on your face? Yes, I am. I'm going to use Younique's Beauty Oil. Now, I have been using this. I've been doing this for about a month now. And what I do is I take this off, get some in the dropper, and just put a little bit. You don't need a whole lot. Just a couple of drops. Take it in your fingers and put it all in the center of your face. Why? Because that's where I need to be glowing, have glowing skin. And this stuff is not sticky or tacky. It will absorb into your skin. Now, you can put it totally all over if you want to. I just use the middle of my face for that. But now we're going to come back and we're going to add some rosehip seed oil just right underneath my eyes. This is my prep for my skin every single day. And you just put a little tab right there. You dab it together, your fingers, and then you just do like this. And guess what you're going to do now? You're going to go make that coffee. You're going to make your lunch or whatever, take with you to work. Or maybe eat you a little something. And you're going to give yourself about 15 minutes. And you'll know. You can feel when it's ready. Because it won't be, when you touch it, it just feels like your skin, but better. And it won't be, you won't feel that oiliness. It's not really oiliness, but it will be wonderful because it's going to sink into your skin. And then we're going to put on some, because you got to put powder on this, and that's the reason I want you to get moisturized with your face. So one thing I do like to add to this now is my Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Body Mist Sunscreen. It's a 70, and so I normally don't use this on my face, but however, you can spray this on your face, and it's going to give you like a within glow, like you put on your foundation, and it's going to glow. So while this is all setting, I go ahead and just kind of spray right down the center of my face. I only put it in the center of my face. You can dab it out if you want to, because you are getting some sunscreen. That is awesome. Unless you're already using some sunscreen, maybe your foundation has it in it, or well, foundation kind of sort of does have it in it, but I like to spray this on my face, and then I'm gonna let that kind of dry, not too long, and then we'll go ahead and you put your foundation right over it. So we're going to get started with this. This is really, really, really a cool trick. I don't know who invented it, but I'm so glad I saw it on TikTok and actually did it, and it was wonderful. It lasted all day, so I've got to share it with you. I do. I got to show you the things that work. So I'm going to use this little brush here, this little brush, and I already have all my moisturizer now. Everything's on now, so we're ready to do this. And what I'm going to use is a little Mercier. And this one is the translucent powder. I love it. You can use whatever you want. I have its, I have Younique's, I have a lot of different ones, but I like this one. And we're going to use it on our face as a setting powder. Now, you're just going to dab it in to this. And all I did, I just dab it all over my face. Like this. I know it's weird putting powder on before. Now, I do not put this underneath my eyes. I'm going to use something else in just a minute. So our older eyes, no. Less powder, you know that. You know you got to have a little less powder under those under eyes. But we are going to put powder on the under eyes, but just not right now. Now, if you're 20-something, you could go ahead and do that, girlfriend. You can. You got it going on. You've got all that tightness and stuff. But I'll be 60, y'all, in a couple of weeks. Woo! September 27th. I will be the big 60. I don't know how I feel about that. I've been thinking about it, but oh gosh, that feels so good. So just make sure you dab it on really well everywhere you need it, because we are going to add another layer on top of this. Yes, on top of the powder. Now, to make this even more foolproof for you, you are going to go ahead and put on your setting spray, okay? Whatever you love to use. I'm going to use Younique's. This is my favorite. I love it. It's the mist. Oh, it's just a fine, beautiful mist all over your face. So that's what we're doing. Right on top of that powder. Now, you're going to have to let these things set between, and you're going to let this set and kind of settle into your face just a few minutes. Just keep drinking your coffee, girl. I got mine right here. I got a new Keurig cup. It is keeping everything warm. But yeah, that feels so good on my face. It really does. You're going to be surprised at how your makeup's going to go on with this technique. Now, I'm going to use 2 different primers, and you're going to go, why are you doing that, Lisa? Because I like something a little more moisturizing underneath my eyes, and that is really important to me. And so I love the Too Faced Hangover. This stuff is awesome. I love it. It's just like lotion, but it's got some great ingredients in it. Coconut water, probiotic. If I could read, it'd be great. Based ingredients. I mean, it's really, really nice and for your under eyes. And then I'm going to use Younique's Mattifying Primer everywhere else. So I put this one on first. And it looks just like a liquid. You're going to love this. Now, if you want to put this entirely on your face, go ahead. You can. I just like a kind of a matte primer on the rest of my face. But all I do is just dab this right underneath here. Right where I have all those little fine lines. Right up underneath. There we go. That feels so good going on. I know, it's a lot of prep, isn't it? When you get older, it just kind of sort of happens that way. You just don't have that skin like we used to have. And we want that glowy look too. We don't, you don't want your skin to look like it's just dried up. And these layers are real important, especially the skincare is very, very important. And the sunscreen. So this is my mattifying primer. I'm just about out of this. I'm going to have to get some more. Now, I got a little too much, but that's okay. I'm going to spread the love around. Now, I do not put this under my eyes, but you do spread it all across. Make sure you get your nose. And you come all the way up to your forehead and around. Don't forget your sides over here. You got sides to your head. And then I usually let this sit for about 5 minutes. Maybe not 5 minutes, but I do like for it to kind of settle. And then I come back and we put on the foundation over the top of this. Your makeup is going to stay on all day, people. I have worn this for the last week. Been using it, trying it out, and I did it on ladies' night, and I mean, it is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. You're gonna love it. Makeup stays in place. That's what I say. We're ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. We have done all the steps that we needed to do. We have moisturized. We have put on our setting powder, our setting spray. We put on our primer. Okay, we are ready. Now, when you go to touch your face, it's gonna feel so good. It does. My face feels so good. And everything you're going to put over on it is going to look good too. Now, I took my magnifying mirror right here. And when I use this technique, just so you'll know, just so you can check it out for yourself, my pores do not show. I mean, I don't know if it's just this technique. I think it is. All the pores through here, even my nose, just smooth. That's called winning. Now I'm going to use stick foundation. Yes, I am. I'm going to use Velour. This is Younique's, and then I'm going to use Eyelet. So I'm going to put Velour on first. I think you've probably seen me do this before, or this technique before. But I like to kind of just put light wherever I want it. You know, like right in here. I like it there. I want it here, here. Definitely through there. It's going to work, I swear. And I'm going to put just a tad there and just a tad there. And then we're going to come back and get the eyelet. And I'm going to place the eyelet in places like here, here, here. I'm going to put a little more light right up through here in just a second. But I like to go ahead and get this placement of this one. And then I'll put that one on. Make sure you do the sides of your nose. Don't forget your nose. It needs some love. And it does. And I put a dot there, and then up here, I just kind of squiggle it like that. That's it. That's all you got to do. Now let me come back and do the little light right through there. That's where I want the light, okay? And we're going to grab my kabuki brush right here. Ding! And we're going to start blending this in. I really kind of stipple it in first like this, and then it just blends so good into the skin. And it's incredible. Let me get my magnifying mirror. Let me see. Wow, I'm telling you, this technique is amazing. My pores look fabulous. Don't forget to bring it down your neck. You got to have everything cohesive. And once you start tapping it in, now don't put this underneath your eyes because we're going to do something totally different there. I do not use my foundation under my eyes. Don't layer it. We got enough going on there that we don't need to layer anything else on top of it. Oh, I love this foundation. I do. I'm really looking forward to winter for some reason. I don't know why, but I like fall. I think it's I just love fall. I like the change of season, and it's so hot here in Alabama and humid. Like today, it's really humid outside. But at some point, it will be gone. Be gone, be gone. Okay, so we're going to layer. All right, I think that looks good. There we go. So now we're going to put on the Kosas. I have a brand new one. If you haven't tried Kosas, you need to try it. I love it. It's wonderful for our older eyes, of us mature gals. And this one is the lightest one they have. It's the 0.5. That's the one I like. Now, you can do the 0.1. I have that one too. And it's just a shade off of this one. But I completely used the other one up. This is a brand new one. Yay. I love it. You're going to love this. Now, you can use a brush if you want to pack this in. If I was going to use a brush to do this with, I like Angie's Hot and Flashy brush. This is actually made for concealer. And so we'll try it. So what I want to do is I want to put it, I don't want to put it up here in the corner. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to put a dot right there. And I'm definitely, see how much lighter it is? Oh, yeah, it is light. But we're going to dab this in. And the key behind this is less is more, because what? We didn't go directly right underneath the under eye, but yet we're going to push it up to it. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have less. And then you're going to blend this on out up here, right up into that temple. And I like bringing it down just a little bit. I like a lot of light around my nose. And it just makes your face open up a little bit more. And yes, you can bring it right up in here. I've already put my eye primer on, so it's okay if you want to bring some of it right up in there. Just pack it in. But you don't swipe it. You just pat it. Pat it down. Can you see how much more brightening that is? Woo! I love it. I really do. I love the way these products work. I love to play with them. It's something every day for me. I want to put a little there. And I swear, I'm such a busy, I thought my life now would not be as busy, but I think it's more busier than when I was younger. I mean, running around with kids. See how that works? Oh, gosh, that's pretty. You will love this concealer. Now, some people say go ahead and put your setting powder on, but I'm not. I'm not going to do that. I like to let mine set a few minutes and kind of warm up to my skin. And then I come back, and if there's anything sitting in those little lines, which it probably will be because we got lines, and, you know, it's like a bump in the road. You're going to hit it, and it's going to crease. So, I mean, it's just going to happen. But we're putting less underneath our eyes, and, oh, I love this brush. And it just makes sense. It just makes sense. Now, I do like to put a little light here, 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 here. And I do like to kind of bring it down my nose, okay? Just a little bit. I don't want a whole lot. And I'm going to use my Beauty Blender right here. I'm not really doing any contouring. I'm just kind of lighting up the middle of my face. See how pretty that is? Light is life. It really is. So don't just have a blank face. Put some light in it. Truly. I think you would really love the Kosas. So I think you'd really like this one. And if you go to Sephora or whatever, you can actually test the shades out on you. I didn't do it. I just grabbed two colors. I grabbed those two lightest colors. And I thought, well, one of these is going to be perfect for me. All right, I'm just going to lightly dab through here. Like that. And then I'm going to get this. And look. Wow. Sometimes I get like little bitty tiny ones, like stuck right up underneath here. There ain't nothing on that side. Oh gosh, I know I sound country. I'm sorry. But I am country. I am from Alabama. So if I say something you don't understand, say, I don't understand what you just said. But, you know, look how pretty that is. Gorgeous. Now, I'm going to use my favorite tried and true that I use under my eyes is what? It's. I love it. If I can get some out, I need to get some more. I'm almost out of this. I keep forgetting. I'm going this weekend to get me some because I can't be without it. I like 3 different setting powders. One is Younique's, one is Mercier, and then I have this one by it. I love this brush. This is a Morphe It's called an under eye bullet brush, really, and it's perfect for putting on your powder under your eyes. And it's a let me see if my old eyes can see it, 534. 534. Just think of time, 534. And then press it in. Don't swipe it. I always press it. So everywhere that I have put any concealer, I will definitely, yeah, I'm adding a little more powder to my face. But you know what? Your makeup's going to stay all day with this technique. You are going to love it. Now, I'm not going to finish up my rest of my face with you. I wanted you to see how important it is to get the light in the center of your face and how easy it is to make this stay all day. And believe me, I walk at work. I go outside. It's very humid here, and this works for me. And it is a TikTok hack, but it is amazing, and I guarantee you it's probably some old Hollywood secret. Probably is. I swear. Most things are done in Hollywood, right? With the makeup. Oh, I just love it. I just love this. So I'm going to finish out my face, the rest of my face, but look at that. You're ready, girlfriend. You are ready to take on the world. And here we are at our finished look. I love this technique. I think y'all should try it. If it's humidity proof here in Alabama, it's going to work for you, girlfriend. It will. And don't worry about the layers and the powder and things like that. It will come together, and I swear you will love the finished look. So I just finished my face totally. I did use a little bit of this Fix and Glow. You know, that's what you see, that little shine sheen there. I love, love, love a soft kind of look. And all of this comes together. And I was inspired by this shirt. This shirt was my mama's shirt. You know, my mom passed away. It's been 9 months now. She passed away in January. And I'm going to turn that room into my glam room. I am. But this shirt, I saw it this morning, and I'm like, this is it. This is fall. I always love this shirt on my mama. I can just see her with it on. But it's so pretty. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? I mean, I look like I could fly or something with it on. But this is my bralette. But this is my mom's shirt. Yeah. And she's going shopping with me today. Vivian O'Neill has a big sale today, and I am going there. So that ought to be fun. I'm sure Mom will be pushing me through the door, and she will be saying, why you got my shirt on? Yeah. She didn't like me getting her things, but I always did. I always snuck in there and get her things, and I'd wear it to school, you know, and I'd get something on it, and then I'd get in trouble. Those are the good old days for sure. So thanks for hanging out with me today. Please like and share and click that notification bell and subscribe, please. I'm here on Sundays only, but maybe soon it might change. And maybe I can do it 2 days a week and then work my way into 3 days a week. So, with that being said, I hope you have a fabulous week. Please try this. Come back and put it in the comments whether it worked for you or not. I think it will. It doesn't matter what skin, you know, I'm a combo kind of skin person. So, if you've got like oily skin, it might be really good for you with all the powder, putting it on first. It gives you a nice little barrier between you and your makeup. So, try it, please. All right. I will see y'all next Sunday. Y'all have a fabulous week.